Nakacinda confirms, Lubinda to lead 5-member team for Lungu family talks in South Africa. Breaking news from Lusaka, Nakacinda has just made an announcement that could completely reshape the PF's political future. For months, Zambia has watched the power struggle between party loyalists and the Lungu family grow deeper. And now, it seems, the next chapter has begun. A 5-member team, personally appointed by Nakacinda and led by Given Lubinda, is heading to South Africa, not for diplomacy, but for delicate talks with the Lungu family themselves. But here's the real question: what exactly are they negotiating? Is this about Edgar Lungu's burial, or the battle for PF succession? And why does it feel like there's a hidden deal taking shape behind the scenes? Stay tuned, because what Nakacinda just revealed may finally expose who truly controls the Patriotic Front, and what the Lungu family plans to do next. Welcome back to InspirAfrica Official, the channel that brings you the real stories shaping Zambia's future. Today's development has left both political insiders and ordinary citizens talking. Nakacinda's public confirmation that Lubinda will lead a 5-member delegation to meet with the Lungu family in South Africa. Officially, the talks are meant to engage the family over ongoing matters tied to the party's leadership and national unity. But sources close to both camps suggest these meetings could go far beyond political reconciliation, possibly touching on burial arrangements, succession plans, and the 2026 election strategy itself. As the Tonse alliance grows weaker from within, and PF factions continue to fight over who should lead after Lungu's death, Nakacinda's move could either stabilize the party or trigger a fresh wave of chaos. Let's break it all down. What's at stake, who's in this secret team, and why South Africa has once again become the stage for Zambia's biggest political drama. Breaking news: Nakacinda confirms that a 5-member team, led by Given Lubinda, has been appointed to engage with the Lungu family in South Africa. The mission: to discuss unresolved matters within the Patriotic Front and Tonse alliance succession. But Zambians are asking, what's really going on behind closed doors? In this exclusive report, InspirAfrica Official uncovers the political strategy, hidden motives, and the growing tension between party leaders and the Lungu family. Stay tuned for full analysis, background context, and what this could mean for Zambia's 2026 elections. Watch till the end to understand how this single move could rewrite Zambia's political future. The breaking moment: finally, a step toward closure. Zambia wakes up to breaking news that could change everything. Given Lubinda, former Justice Minister and Patriotic Front (PF) Vice President, has been appointed to lead a 5-member delegation tasked with meeting the Lungu family in South Africa. After 4 months of confusion, tension, and emotional turmoil, the long standoff over the burial of former President Edgar Chagwa Lungu may finally be nearing a breakthrough. The announcement came from PF National Chairperson Raphael Nakacinda, who revealed that this delegation represents an important step toward ending one of Zambia's most sensitive national disputes. Speaking to journalists in Lusaka, Nakacinda said, "Yes, Mr. Lubinda will lead the delegation to engage the Lungu family. These talks are aimed at bringing unity, respect, and closure for our late president." His calm yet deliberate tone carried weight. For months, both sides, the government and the Lungu family, have traded subtle jabs, conflicting statements, and emotional appeals. But now, there's a glimmer of cooperation. For ordinary Zambians, the news brought mixed emotions. Some felt relief that, finally, something concrete was being done to end the painful waiting. Others, however, felt uneasy, wondering what the real motives might be behind this sudden diplomatic effort. Is this delegation merely about finalizing burial logistics, or is it a political recalibration disguised as reconciliation? With the 2026 elections drawing near, the move to send Lubinda, one of PF's most respected and politically strategic figures, has fueled speculation. Some see it as a peace mission. Others view it as a tactical effort to reunify the PF under the emotional banner of Edgar Lungu's legacy. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear: Zambia is watching closely. The background: 4 months of pain and silence. To understand the weight of this moment, we must rewind to how the crisis began. When Edgar Lungu passed away, Zambia entered a period of national mourning, but it quickly turned into confusion. While the government declared that his burial should take place in Zambia with full state honors, the Lungu family refused to return his body from South Africa, citing mistrust and safety concerns. For weeks, statements from both sides only deepened the divide. The government insisted that it was ready to honor Lungu as a national hero, while Esther Lungu, the former First Lady, and her lawyer Makibi Zulu demanded written guarantees that the funeral would not be politicized, and that the family's dignity would be preserved. Then, the silence began. No official word, no updates, just whispers of behind-the-scenes talks that led nowhere. The body of the former president remained in South Africa, unburied, becoming a painful symbol of national disunity. Now, with Nakacinda's announcement, it appears that the long impasse may finally be breaking. But insiders say the decision to send Lubinda wasn't simple. It's the result of weeks of internal debate and diplomacy. The power move, why Lubinda? Many are asking, why Given Lubinda? Lubinda is not just any PF official. He was one of Lungu's closest political allies, a man known for his calm tone and strategic thinking. After Lungu's death, while many in the PF fell into chaos or internal fights, Lubinda remained notably silent, staying out of the media storm that surrounded the burial dispute. Nakacinda's choice to send him is being seen as both symbolic and strategic. Symbolic because Lubinda carries the moral authority to represent the party and the family with dignity. Strategic because he's viewed as someone who can communicate effectively with both Esther Lungu's camp and government officials, without fueling tension. Political analysts say this move could be the first real bridge between the PF, the Lungu family, and President Hakainde Hichilema's administration. It's a delicate balance, and Lubinda may be the only one who can manage it. However, others are skeptical. They warn that the talks could become a political minefield, with each side trying to gain moral or electoral advantage ahead of the 2026 elections. The mission, 5 voices, 1 goal. So, who are the other members of this 5-person delegation? Though Nakacinda has not revealed all the names publicly, sources within the Patriotic Front suggest the team will include senior PF officials, legal experts, and a family representative. Their mission, to meet the Lungu family in South Africa and reach a consensus on how and when the burial will proceed. The agenda reportedly includes confirming the burial site, whether in Zambia or South Africa, agreeing on security arrangements for the family and attendees, ensuring the ceremony remains non-political, honoring Lungu's legacy with dignity, restoring unity within the PF and among family factions. However, it's what's not being said that has tongues wagging. Some insiders claim that part of the discussion could involve redefining Lungu's political legacy, particularly as some in the PF push to revive his influence in the 2026 race, through figures like Makibi Zulu or even his daughter, Tassila Lungu. Lubinda's leadership, therefore, could shape not just the burial, but the future direction of the Patriotic Front itself. What happens next? Closure or new conflict? As the delegation prepares to travel to South Africa, Zambians are watching closely. Will these talks finally end the months-long standoff? Or will new divisions emerge once again from within the Lungu camp? For many, this is more than a family issue. It's a test of national unity. The late Edgar Lungu, despite his controversies, remains a towering figure in Zambia's political memory. The manner in which his story ends, whether through reconciliation or renewed hostility, will shape how future generations remember him. If successful, the talks could mark a historic reconciliation between the PF and the government. It could bring closure to a grieving family and allow the nation to move forward. But if they fail, it could deepen old wounds, turning Lungu's burial into a symbol of political division for years to come. As dramatic as it sounds, the stakes couldn't be higher. Given Lubinda now carries the weight of history. His mission isn't just about burying a man, it's about restoring dignity to a nation. And whether these talks end in peace or more conflict, one thing is certain: Zambia's eyes are watching every move.